Oh, hello. Raphael, welcome to Japan. It's a little rainy. Hey, today is cloudy and rainy. Yesterday was quite warm. And before yesterday was like summer. But it's autumn already, so strange weather. Maybe after this, the weather will cool off. Always come here to see ants. Maybe they're going to sleep soon. They're still working. You liked and subscribed, thank you. Fantastic. I scope. It's not scope. I do live video in Japan quite often. Before I was on Periscope. That's why I said scope. Oh, Akishima Express truck. People are taking rest here on the street. Having lunchtime probably in their cars. Bye bye. Thanks for coming. This is growing well. There are also tiny ants. But I don't see them anymore. Oh, there is one. It's so tiny. Somehow like this tree. Or something that's on it. I wonder, where do they have a nest? It's probably impossible to tell. Somewhere in the ground for sure. Let's see them walking. Did it stop raining, I wonder? Oh, it's still drizzling. At least it's not hot. This is the best weather in the whole year. When it's actually dry and not rainy, actually. Everything smells so fresh. They planted in this park many different kinds of trees. So there are lots of interesting flavors in the air. This one is so bright. Oh, maybe it's not that bad. Rain has eased a little. Gregory, hot today. Actually, today is 22 Celsius. It's not bad. Not bad at all, except that the rain started to fall. But it's just a sprinkle. Yesterday was very hot. I would say they were saying it's summer-like weather on the news. Wow, look at this butterfly and the beautiful flower, marigold. Outstanding. I love these colors. Oh, this is so golden. some caterpillars. It's a caterpillar here. If ants get it, they will have enough food for a month. It's nice that these flowers got refreshed by the rain. Oh, there's a little grasshopper here. Just jumped away. What is this butterfly? Eating nectar. Drizzle, drizzle. Black and white spotted bug, yeah. Yeah, it's kind of funny because when you go to Mount Fuji, all the trees and bugs are different there. But if you are here, they're also different. It's amazing, you know, like two different worlds. I've never seen it in Canada. In Canada, everything was the same everywhere almost. Maybe it's the altitude difference that also causes this. Oh, this is my favorite tree too. It smells like sugar candy. Sugar, what do they call it? Sugar cotton. Sugar cotton candy. These leaves, when they dry and fall, they give this sweet smell as if someone is cooking the sugar cotton. Okay. What do you call it? Sugar cotton? Something. Yeah, higher elevation for sure. But you know, you would still expect some interesting things like ants. I didn't see any single ant. The elevation here is probably maybe 50 meters above the sea level. But on Mount Fuji, I was already 1,600 something meters. Woodman, cotton candy. Oh, thank you for teaching me the proper English. Yeah, you know, that kind of smell, cotton candy smell. You probably know the smell when you can see the machine. It's this vaporized smell of sugar in the air. That's exactly what that tree smells like. Does the tree attract bees? Actually, no. No, it doesn't. Maybe bees don't smell. Maybe maybe it's a similar chemical, but definitely not sugar. Could be one of those things. But it's very pleasant. Very pleasant. What I would want is another plant that's very nice smelling now is the Kinmoxy, the Osmanthus fragrans. Every day is an orangeade day in the air. I can smell it, and you almost want to eat the tree, like a orange chocolate, yummy. But there's nothing really to it. It's got nothing, no relation to orange, no relation to anything. It just smells very nice. And when the smell comes, it means very soon cooler weather's gonna arrive. So I think it's right on the calendar. Maybe 2 or 1 week and then cooler weather. Finally. Is the tree edible? Unfortunately, it's not. But I wish it was. You know what it reminds me? It reminds me of those chocolates in the shape of orange that you had to hit and then they break into little pieces so you can eat them. I wonder, is that American or German? It's from somewhere. I see it in an imported store, imported snack store. Lots of, you know, different chocolates from all over the world are sold there, and this is one of them. But also the smell from Osmanthus fragrans is so easily detected by human noses. that you can be very far away and you can still smell it when it's carried by the wind. It's some kind of a chemical, but yeah, it's pretty nice. Pretty nice. And then the marigolds, those flowers, they don't smell nice. They only look nice. Maybe we could do genetic engineering and put that nice smelling gene in them. Oh, Medgrad, how are you doing? Medgrad, I think baby Carolina Reapers are growing. I think. So many flowers have fallen off my pepper plant, the Carolina Reaper. It's the second hottest pepper in the world. And I think baby ones started to grow finally. And I cannot wait what will happen next. I hope they make it past winter. French. What's happening here? I hear some engine spin up. There's a helicopter, 2 helicopters there. Maybe they're getting serviced. Let's try the zoom. Oh, one helicopter here and another yellow one over there. Do you actually mean, are you going to eat them on the scope and die? I don't know, I'm kind of scared. I heard some people died eating them because they were just too hot. Peppers need 8 weeks to mature. Well, okay. I think it's still warm. We'll see. But the whole plant is a very big plant. I didn't expect it to grow that big. I thought it's gonna be a tiny pepper plant, but my goodness. I think he's spinning up some engine. Maybe it's a generator or something. Maybe they're testing some jet engine. Yeah, maybe you don't eat them. I have a feeling maybe I should like poke them with a needle, put them on a string and dry them. And then I would sell one for $10. Carolina Reaper seeds. Handle with care. Mask and gloves. Seriously, I heard it's even interfering with skin. It's that potent. Why are you growing peppers? Well, you know, I was trying to find some plant to grow in the spring because I have space on my balcony garden, and I was strolling around, and then I look and it says the world's hottest peppers, and there were so many kinds there. And of course I was tempted. Hey, this one looks like, oh, what is this? Something 16 millions of some units there, or was it million something? Let's take the Carolina Reaper. Oh, exciting. And then I bought also tomatoes, the usual stuff, and yeah, give it a try. I tried so many things like melons, but melons didn't work at all. 0 melons. I tried other peppers which grew kind of okay. Then I tried bitter gourds. I got 1 only. So maybe Carolina Reaper is strong enough. I mean, you know, it's been bred for spiciness and probably for the ability to create as many fruits as possible and grow like a weed. Not marijuana, like a weed. this. You can run with the airplanes when they're land. 90 to 120 days to ripen. What? Oh my gosh. I hope the winter will be very nice. I think it's still enough time to January. I wonder if it's grown somewhere else in the world. Does it also get peppers in the autumn? From what I see here, the peppers always come in the autumn. I wonder if it was a different country. For sure it doesn't like hot. Like this hot scorching weather in the summer, that plant didn't like it, but it survived. Other plants like tomatoes also didn't like it. That's a long time to ripen. Yeah, I think maybe 90 days is max. The winter here is warm. I had peppers before, and I think around December they were very nicely reddened. Oh, the excitement. It's like chemical warfare, chemical weapon growing. What if they restrict it in Japan? That's gonna be end of fun. Make your own pepper spray with the highly potent Carolina Reaper. That would be an awesome scope. You'll have to wear a gas mask, gloves, handle with care. Wow, so many birds are... Oh, they're actually on the other side over there, chirping happily. Will the ants try to eat it or turn... Oh, ants? Yeah, good question. You know, ants maybe don't have their receptors in their mouth for those capsaicins, so maybe they will be fine. Oh, you know, my ants escaped for the 5th time now. Those tiny ants are like super ninjas. I don't even know where they're escaping, and I know they are actually escaping. There's this one that's so adventurous, and every few days I found it outside walking somewhere, and I have to sweep her down, put her back, but I know she's escaping somewhere, but everything is sealed. It's almost like magic. Houdini. It was hilarious. On the website it said little ants are fun to play with and observe, but they're also masters at escaping. It's just hilarious. And you know, I had sushi on Thursday, and I thought, wow, I have also these tails from the shrimp that I've almost cleared from meat completely, but you know, there's some little bit of meat on the ones that I spat out, and I served it to all of the ants. So there were 2 kinds that just went for it like crazy. They sniffed it out. They came and feasted on that meat from the shrimp. It was so cool to see them. This is the escaping ants are included in this, yeah. Maybe they got diverted by the meat and they will not escape anymore. Ventilate well. Does she return to the cage? Well, she doesn't return. She was just wandering around, and I helped her to get back to the test tube. Unfortunately, it's very scary. But wherever she is escaping, I assume that she is small enough to squeeze through somewhere. But where? I completely have no idea. But the queen is actually too big probably to escape with her, which is very promising. And this means that, yeah, everything is contained for now. I better check and count the queens. This is this colony with multiple queens. I think there were 4 last time. Oh my god, if they escaped, I'm finished. I have 4 different ants now. 4 different ant nests. Where is this hobby ending? When the ants escape and they start living in my place. Feels very, very scary when you go to the supermarket and you look and there's so many things to exterminate. Ants, mice, insects, flies. Your neighbors are gonna hate me. Oh, I had also ants on the balcony in one of my pots, but I took them inside, but they were still sleeping. But in the spring, they all woke up and they ran away to some other pot, and I haven't seen them much. So I think they have moved on to the neighbor side, probably. But my neighbor doesn't use the balcony, so maybe it's in their pots of, I think they have olive trees growing. Look at that. We have ducks. And my other neighbor, she has like the whole ant's nest in her kitchen. It's like under the wooden floor. It's just so funny. And they always climb up to the sink and try to get to the tasty garbage, and then maybe they get washed away or the garbage that gets disposed, so it's a futile struggle unless they run back to the nest after they've eaten. Wow, little ducklings are here. Look at them flying away to safety. Oh, there are some other 2 birds flying so quickly. So now I know that I can feed, sushi to my ants. And I don't know, I guess every week 1 serving is enough. Maybe I can try different, meats, like different fish, raw fish. I mean, if it's good enough for a human, it cannot kill the ants. Because I am so worried if I want to feed them some fruits, right? Because fruits use pesticides, and if I hit a fruit it's got pesticide on it, then it's all done, they all die. It's those things that are perfectly okay for humans, but your pets will die. Wow, these birds really are chirpy today. Loving this rainy weather. And now I have this one kind of ants that do not go for the winter hibernation, but they're very lazy. I don't know if they ate shrimp tail yesterday. 2 other kinds that are supposed to sleep, they were eating. It's the Last Supper, No, my neighbors don't know. I mean, the ants are everywhere. Last time I collected an ant queen from my door, so I'm sure there are some nests somewhere. Oh, and I also saw a gecko outside and by my door. Those little ninjas, they change colors, so they match the paint of the building, so you cannot see them. And they have really cool eyes, and they have these specialized toes that they don't fall from anything. And the toes are not wet. That is something, huh? Not like a frog. Completely dry, but sticks to and can walk on glass. Incredible creatures. Kind of scary if you see one. And then a few days ago, as you know, temperatures are coming down and your house is warm, cockroaches are getting in. Like these huge cockroaches, like at least like over an inch or more than an inch. They're just monsters. You can try to like chase them, but once they get into the SOS mode, there's no way you're gonna catch it. I don't know what the speed is, but it's quite significant speed. 20 something kilometers per hour, maybe. Maybe you know, that's somebody's hobby, keeping a cockroach nest. Even these cockroaches are amazing. They're very freaky due to their size. You know, when something moves very quickly around, it's and you cannot see in the dark, but you see it's moving. It's scary even for the people who are not scared of bugs. Yeah, cockroaches are probably bad pets. They're just too fast moving, and some of them can fly. That's even worse. You try to chase it and it's like flying around. I remember once in Yokohama I saw the cockroach. It was like this big. It's like a finger long. My goodness, what kind of species could that be? Gecko will eat ants, yeah, and cockroaches too. The inside of the fruits should be... That's what I was thinking, you know. I wonder, is it really okay? I'm also scared giving them honey, right? Because real honey is made from everywhere, and if there were pesticides, they might be in the honey too, in some low concentrations. Almost undetectable, but you know, that stuff will kill the pets. Oh, Dean, thanks for coming. We're talking about ants and Carolina Reaper peppers and rainy weather. Oh, what a day. What a day. I hear there must be some kids out there somewhere. Yesterday there were lots of schools or preschools in the park. We're not missing the cicada sound anymore. That was loud. Now it's so quiet outside. The grand peace has come. All right, everyone, I'm going to go. Thanks for coming. Hope you have a nice Friday, and stay safe. All right, bye for now. Scoping down.